Well, you can see it. The stage is set. The trophy is here. Something's about to happen. Now, if you were here last year, you know that we had a fantastic kickoff to the pitch competition. And we want to keep that tradition going, and we're super excited to be able to continue in that tradition. So, with that being said, I hope you all are ready for some excitement. You are in for a treat. We are going to have our second year of our pitch competition, and this one is specifically going to be Education Northwood University. And so to help us do that, I'd like to welcome up Anthony Rinaldi, and then we also will be joined by our moderator, LG Bright, who is the Automotive Department Chair of Northwood University. Anthony, you ready to kick it off?
Let's do it.
All you.
I see a couple friendly faces out there. Tom's out there, and
Yeah, he is. I told him
Vail.
not to come.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Anthony Rinaldi. I'm the manager of digital communications at NADA, and we are very excited to host this student philanthropy pitch competition with the students of Northwood University. So we have 7 great contestants who are going to pitch ideas on how to improve the auto industry to our wonderful judges, who we are introducing up on stage now. Yes, you can come up. So we have Wes Lutz of Extreme Dodge Chrysler Jeep, Anita Castriota of Castriota Chevrolet, and Scott Doobie of McGovern Auto Group. So the rules of the competition are the students have 2 minutes to pitch their ideas, and then once their 2 minutes are up, the judges will have 2 minutes to ask some questions in a Q&A session. So we're very excited, and I want to introduce LG to say a few words.
If you ever wondered what the future of automotive industry is, you get ready for the rock stars of retail automotive coming live to this stage. The eyes of the automotive world are in Las Vegas, and if you're ready, I know they're ready, so let's get ready to pitch. Let's go, Brooke.
I dropped my phone already.
All right.
Here's our first contestant, Brooke Engelhardt.
Brooke.
Originality, the ability to think independently and creatively. This is what we need to implement into the auto retail industry for marketing purposes. Hello, my name is Brooke Engelhardt, and I am a marketing major at Northwood University. After having experience on the executive board for the Northwood University International Auto Show, I have seen and heard of the ins and outs of automotive marketing taking place in the automotive industry. Remember when I had mentioned originality? I want this mentioning of the word to become more than just a slim presence in a pitch as such. In fact, I believe, as a young woman working to define herself in the automotive industry, that originality needs to be a known concept for working on advancing marketing in the automotive retail industry. When walking into a dealership, you are bound to see the usual: vehicles on your left and right, posters and advertisements all around, and cubicles and desks plotted around the inside. Why not make it the usual unusual? Something that you don't see every day. Imagine having an interactive showroom, virtual reality and augmented reality, that can give you an interactive experience when viewing different vehicles, models, makes, colors, you name it. Or what if you could hold events inside of your dealership for the public to enjoy, like a family fun carnival? From a marketing perspective, having an extravagant and unusual ideas like so can be a game changer for those wanting to grow in this industry. By depositing originality into the auto retail industry, this will spark new ideas. By depositing originality into the auto retail industry, this will give dealers a chance at inspiring their consumers and even prospects. There are numerous positives to advancing marketing in this industry. I challenge you to give into the curiosity of originality and see where your creative mind may take you into the auto retail industry. Thank you.
Great job.
Hi, Brooke, where'd you get your ideas?
So, since growing up, I have always been the type of person to be into retail, but not automotive retail. And since I made my decision to attend Northwood University, I've really gotten involved in the automotive industry in a number of ways, and I'm trying to define myself as a young woman in the automotive industry by being here at this fantastic event of NADA, as well as being a part of the executive board for the Northwood University International Auto Show, which is North America's largest outdoor new car show. It's 100% student ran, and I have the opportunity to be the chief marketing officer of this show. And so it stems from there, all of these ideas, I just would think that it would be very beneficial in a dealership to make happen.
Excellent.
I've attended that show. It's a great show.
Thank you. I would say so myself.
That was great. I don't have any questions for you.
Wonderful.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Caleb Bradley, and I would like to say thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak with you today. I'm sure many of you are familiar with purchasing vehicles online. Today I would like to show you why purchasing vehicles online will create an opportunity for the dealer to grow, but also the customers to love it as well. My idea is simple yet thoughtful. I want to create an application that works directly with the dealer network for the sale of new vehicles. For example, let's say I'm in the market to buy a new BMW because, BMWs are cool, why not? So, I would select the model that I would like, and on the options I would like, and the application would show me dealers that have the same vehicle available, similar vehicles available, and vehicles that dealers have allocations to build. Let's say I saw one on the ground that I loved. Then I would send all the information over to the app to the dealership, and it would give me the option to either purchase the vehicle online or take delivery of it at my own doorstep. The same would apply for ordered vehicles. The only difference is my sales consultant would inform me on the point of delivery to the point of which it was ordered. As a dealer, your main concern is your return on investment. Simply an effective way to promote your growth in your dealership is your area of reach. This tech would allow dealers from all sorts of brands to tap in the markets they've never seen before. This is a win-win situation for customers and for dealers alike. On one hand, the customer's buying experience is elevated through a transparent, customer-centric approach, and on the other, the dealership still getting their cut from the OEM will expand their market share. Every customer that orders a vehicle through the app will be assigned a sales consultant to keep a human interaction with the technological process. Now you can see why this idea can be a game changer. By offering another method of purchasing vehicles, we can tap in the markets we've never seen before and see growth in dealerships we haven't seen since COVID. Closing out, one of my coworkers had a great saying that I would like to share with you today. As a dealer, we are putting dreams in driveways, and I believe into looking into any method of doing so. Thank you.
Caleb, what percentage of customers do you think would want to have a car delivered versus come to the dealership?
I think we could probably see 30%, honestly, because this idea is, let's just say kind of like Amazon. You select what you exactly would want. Like, it would go through the manufacturer. It would show all the vehicles available within a 100-mile radius, show you similar vehicles, and exact vehicles, and ones that can be built. And so this would allow for customers to pick their customized option, show them incentives and dealers around the area. And it just gives another opportunity for people to see maybe a vehicle they wouldn't have seen if they haven't went online to look at that vehicle through that way. Now, Cars.com and other sources like AutoTrader have a similar type of interface, but the main difference is everything can be completed virtually.
Great, thank you.
Anita?
Oh, I'm good.
I was just going to ask you what other similar apps are out there like that, and you sort of answered that at the end.
Yeah, so dealerships have their own networks and their own softwares to do this, but this is to kind of mainstream it. This is going to be ran through the manufacturer as well as the OEM. So it taps into the manufacturer network, which is very large. Then it also taps into the dealer network while awarding them allocations and also giving them the credit for the vehicle. So it allows an expansion for dealers and for the brand itself.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
That was Bradley, Caleb Bradley.
Okay, right.
Hello, my name is Delaney Lucas. What can we do to improve the auto retail industry? As a generation, we are very focused on technology and the boundless capabilities that it can have. So the obvious answer was electric vehicles, right? It seemed to merge the best of all worlds, environmentally and technologically. But I think we need to take a different direction. I don't think our infrastructure is ready to support a high flow of electric vehicles, and I think we really need to focus on what our customer actually wants. Now, on what our customer actually wants. Our customers are using their cars as their main form of transportation. It's not like how it used to be when everything was in the same town. I mean, we're driving countless miles, taking our kids to their sporting events, we're taking our cars on road trips, and we need a car that is capable, but an infrastructure that is able to support that lifestyle. Now, over the past several years, according to Kelley Blue Books, the most purchased vehicle has been a full-size truck that runs on gas. And we do have electric trucks. Chevrolet just came out with one that ranges 400 miles. But in the fine print, that is only for pristine conditions and upkeep. And I'm from Michigan. I mean, those conditions are not attainable. I mean, there's horror stories about Tesla doors freezing shut, lines at the charging stations. I mean, in Florida during evacuations, they tell people to take their electric vehicles out of their garages in case they catch on fire. And the people evacuating, I mean, they're taking their gas cars because they can rely on them. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand that an electric vehicle may be the best choice for you. But it's too soon to be pushing it across the entire country to merge. I understand that there is a push for sustainability, but there are many other opportunities to be just as sustainable that don't have the limitations that electric vehicles have. Thank you.
Thank you. Questions?
Go ahead.
Have you driven an electric vehicle?
I have, yes.
And what did you think?
I mean, it's different. It feels the same, but it's like, I just can't get past all the limitations that an electric vehicle has. I mean, time's money. We don't have the time to be sitting around charging your vehicle for 45 minutes. And I mean, we have things to do. Like, my mom was a single parent. She had 2 jobs. She's taking us to all of our sporting events. Like, she didn't have the time to sit and charge her vehicle. I mean, it's a convenience thing to go get gas 5 minutes, but I mean, the electric vehicles, they're not even as environmentally friendly. They still emit fossil fuels, which, I mean, contributes to climate change, so what's the argument there?
I just want to know if everybody at this show is from Michigan, Wes.
Well, Northwood's in Michigan, so.
Yeah, we're all from Northwood.
Uh-huh.
What's wrong with being in Michigan?
No, I think it's great.
I love Michigan.
All these people are from Michigan. Everybody? All right.
There you go.
Yeah, they're in the house.
Home of the national champion Wolverines.
Oh yeah, go blue.
Go blue.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good job.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for having me today to go over my idea on how to innovate and improve the retail automotive industry. My name's Ken Hicks, so without wasting any more time, let's begin. My idea involves taking the untapped potential of a dealership service department. You see, I believe many dealerships are losing out on customers internally, as many dealerships don't take advantage of the customer's relationship with the service department and their service advisor to help move new car inventory and take in used car inventory. So the foundation of my idea would be to change how we approach the service to sales function inside a dealership. To do this, we would have a software that attaches to a dealership CRM that allows a sales department to filter through former clients and find opportunities for customers in equity on their former leases and finance vehicle. The software will then send out a video from the store's GM 3 days before their service appointment, telling them about a complimentary free consultation. The software will then use the equity and the customer's estimated payoff to desk deals that are within a reasonable amount of the customer's previous transaction, making it easier on the dealership sales department to persuade customers on the opportunity to purchase or lease a new vehicle, while allowing different parameters and filters to maximize profits, customer retention, and CSI scores. This software would also allow you to take in used car inventory more efficiently, as all cars being logged by the software as trade-ins would already be logged by your service department, allowing for a lower internal cost, making it easier to certify and sell these vehicles. By adding this software into a dealership, I'm confident that you would see a dealership's profit rise in the sales department, front-end and back-end gross profit. This is very important at the moment, as cars sold through service on average 21% more profit than cars sold organically through the showroom. So let's increase the volume of cars sold out of service. Thank you for having me and letting me go over my idea on how to innovate the automotive industry. Take care.
Thank you.
So Kenneth, what makes your idea, how is it different from some of the other equity mining apps that are out there?
So what would make my idea more unique than a lot of the other ones is it's going to be able to be more personalized. So it would involve an entire dealership. You would take the dealerships, like for example, when you write a buyer's order, and you would assign them to a specific personal service advisor. And when you assign it to that service advisor, that's our service advisor for life while they go through the dealership. From there, as they go through their lease cycle, like every 3 years, of course you want that customer back, it's going to go and pre-desk a deal for them and allow the service advisor to send a video to get them back in the door, making it easier for your sales department to have a spot in your service driver lane where they can sit down with customers and go over the different options for upgrading, making it easier for you to retain that customer and putting them in a spot where they're either going to have to pay for an RO that could be thousands of dollars, or instead of paying for that RO, you can upgrade into a different lease and use your equity as your down payment instead. And it makes it more convenient for the person.
So I've heard of something similar to this, and I'm curious, and actually use things similar to this, curious how you see the service writers' approach to this. Aren't they going to feel like, I don't want to turn this person over to sales, I want to sell them service work?
Yeah, exactly. So the way that you would get your sales or your service department behind it for the sales department is, one, it's going to increase the amount of ROs that they're going to do because you're obviously going to keep that customer for warranty work, things of that nature as well. And also, you can also do check requests for the service advisor. So if you write up their personal customer, it could be a bonus to them. Right, so they can get, let's say, $100, $200 just out of the front end gross profit of the deal because you're already making 21% more. So why not give them a mini commission, almost like a flat?
Okay, great. Thanks.
Is that everything?
That's
Thank
great.
you so much.
Thank you.
We got here.
Hello, everyone. My name is Noah. Artificial intelligence. It's been a hot topic as of late, especially in the automotive retail industry. Now, many may be asking the question, how can artificial intelligence positively impact the automotive retail industry as a whole? My answer to that question is it's time to evolve the way online shopping is executed on dealership websites. This evolution starts by reworking the live chat boxes that are currently found on many dealer websites to incorporate artificial intelligence. This process starts by creating a digital avatar of each and every salesperson to resemble how they would look in person. Now, once these avatars are created, the star of the show comes in. An artificial intelligence engine will be running each and every salesperson's avatar that will be preloaded with some common questions and answers, as well as some common knowledge about the dealership, such as current inventory. Now, once these AI avatars are created, they will have an ever-learning engine in them as well. So when the customers interact with them more, it will have better answers to give them, almost as if you were training a salesperson on the dealership floor. Once these avatars are created, the customers will then have their pick to choose the avatar they gravitate to most, creating a custom-tailored shopping experience. And with a lot of people starting their search for a car online these days, artificial intelligence agents are great for creating new leads by creating the customers, having more interactions, and keeping them on the websites for longer periods of time. These AI avatars are also an extension of your current sales team. So while your sales team is out creating new leads and making more sales, their digital counterparts will be doing the exact same thing. In conclusion, this will be almost double your sales team without having to take on double the payroll costs. It will create more leads, increase dealership inventory turnover, and create for more profit for the dealership in the end. Thank you.
Anita?
I don't know. It sounds very interesting.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on it just a little more? Is it software? Is it an app? What do you?
Yeah, so you're familiar with many of the live chat boxes when you log on to a dealership, right? Well, it'll essentially be the exact same thing, but it'll be a digital avatar. And the customer will choose the avatar in order to guide them through their shopping experience, maybe having any questions that they'll have. They'll answer them instantaneously with a unique answer every single time, helping them throughout their process of shopping.
I'm way too old to.
Yeah, what do you think the cost of something like that is to create or for a dealer to subscribe to?
The cost has not been discussed yet, but if it wants to be competitive in the industry, it will have to be around the same price as the competition that's being out right now. So I would anticipate that the software will be about the same price as some of the competing softwares that are out on the market today.
Well, is it competition against software or is it competition against human resource? So the way you said it was, or the way I took it was, you could have twice the sales force for not half the price, because obviously it has to cost something. So I'm curious
Correct.
what you're thinking
So
is there.
I get where you're coming from. I actually did think about that while I was doing this. So artificial intelligence, it's a tool, and it's only as smart as the people that use that tool. So your digital sales team will be an extension of your current sales team. They won't be overtaking it, overrunning it. They will only be a helping hand to when you're trying to make more leads and create more sales.
Great. Thank you.
So
problem.
would the avatars be like a likeness to your salespeople?
Yeah, so they'll look exactly like the salesperson that they're going to be resembling. They'll have the same physical features. The salesperson will be able to dress them up in where they'd like, almost as if you were talking to the salesperson on the sales floor.
Very cool.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone.
Good idea. Thank you. Who we got here? Sawyer.
Good morning, NADA audience.
Good morning.
It is a pleasure to be speaking with you all in beautiful Las Vegas. It's actually my first time away from Michigan. It's crazy. First plane ride too. It was an event. My name is Sawyer Jordan. I am a freshman here at Northwood University, and I am ready to be a proactive, ambitious, and evolutionary leader in this automotive industry. Sorry. See, that's enough about me for now. I want to introduce you all to my friend Jeff. See, now, Jeff here is hand in hand with his phone, right? Jeff is technological. He loves everything online, right? So that brings me to this question. I'm going to address the elephant in this room. How many of us here have Amazon on our phone? Right, show of hands. Right, so any of us Prime members too? Excellent, excellent, great to see. See, now, we're all familiar with that buying process. We're all familiar with the experience that it offers us. Entirely seamless, entirely comfort of our own home, 3 tap of our fingertips, bam, at our doorstep. It's incredible. See, now Jeff is a highly informed and qualified customer, and nobody loves this seamless transition more than he. See, now, 3 fingertips, bam, doorstep. That's the secret, that's the secret. Have you all met Jeff? Right? See, but dealers, Jeff here has a problem. Jeff wants the same experience with buying a vehicle, and it's difficult to find a dealer willing to align themselves with bringing that same experience and the dealership to his driveway, bringing the vehicle and the dealership to his driveway. See, leaders of this industry, let me introduce you all to WeDrive. Evolved and built by dealers, driven by the consumers of tomorrow. Dealers, are you ready to join me in building your exclusive highway to your customer of tomorrow? WeDrive, evolved by dealers, created by dealers, driven by customers of tomorrow. Thank you.
Wow.
How do you approach taking a trade-in?
Trade-in. So there are a lot of online platforms such as AutoTrader, AutoTrader and Kelley Blue Book, and they are starting to do that process digitally. So I feel like if we partner up with something along the lines of that, get the trade-in done at home, it can bring it. And because we're involving the dealers, what I did when I was on a BDC team is we would take the vehicle to the customer, have them test drive it, take their vehicle, appraise it at the dealership, then come back to them. It's all to them, all in their driveway. They don't gotta lift a foot off the couch.
I thought Wes asked a good question earlier to another presenter. How many people do you think want to do that kind of transaction? Obviously it's not everybody, right? So what percentage of people do you think want to do that kind of transaction?
Do it online?
Yeah.
Online, at home.
Right, so see, 94% of North Americans have Amazon on their phone. So 94% of all of us here have that digital experience. We all are so used to sitting on the couch, ooh, I want this thing, I want that thing. I have no doubt we all have wives, spouses, Christmas shopping, we're all online, tap on that thing, bring it to our doorstep. Let's have the dealers do it. Let's have the dealership lead this platform themselves. That way, they're not getting booted out by these big companies trying to join our game. We're gonna retake this industry, and we're gonna do it for the consumer's benefit.
So how many people do you think want to do it this way?
Dealers?
No, consumers. How many
Consumers? I'd say a large
Half?
amount. I would honestly say 70%, and with time, my generation coming into this, we're so used to subscription-based models. We're so used to online, Amazon, shopping online. I feel like with my generation coming into the game, it will be a rocket. It'll be a skyrocket. Generation of tomorrow. We might as well get ahead of that curve. We have to disrupt ourselves before we are disrupted.
Very good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I think Wes is going to try and hire that guy right away.
No, I am.
Are you showing? Why does this number show here? Just give me 1 minute.
Good.
Because that's how you scored them.
I scored the rest of these and they didn't show up. Okay, we're good. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're okay.
Nice to see you, Vanessa.
Hello, everyone. My name is Vanessa Collins. I'm a third-year student at Northwood University, and I am absolutely honored to be presenting on the live stage of the Auto Industry Event of the Year, NADA. When I hear the question, how can we improve the automotive retail landscape, a clear solution comes to mind, and I am ecstatic to be sharing that today with you. If you're a dealer looking to elevate your customer service, provide a VIP experience, and boost sales, then you'll want to hear what I have in store for you. Let's redefine the automotive buying experience by offering a comprehensive and authentic service that sets your dealership apart. This will not only enhance customer satisfaction, but will also significantly improve profitability through repeat business, referrals, and the sale of high-profit accessories. It starts simple by sending each customer home with a full tank of gas and a curated swag bag. This swag bag will include branded and practical items like a mini trash can, ice scraper, tire gauge, and a cleaning kit. It's a small investment with a huge return, increased customer satisfaction. Next, let's provide a unique sit-down session with customers to personalize their vehicle with accessories that suit their personality. That's right, we are seamlessly integrating aftermarket within the dealership to create a convenient customer experience. We recognize that many customers may struggle to visualize these additions, so by providing an interactive digital presentation, it'll illustrate how the chosen accessories will transform the look of their vehicle. Now, this will not only help close the sale, but by adding the accessories into the financing, it'll add a much more convenience for our customers, which goes a long way. Let's recap. Full tank of gas, branded swag bag, and a unique experience that allows customers to personalize their vehicle right there within the dealership. This is a delivery experience that surpasses the conventional standards, turning the moment a customer takes ownership of their vehicle into a personalized and memorable event. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Question? How much time do you think it adds to the transaction time by spending this additional time going through accessories and stuff like that?
I would say probably about an hour, just because going through all the accessories, different questions that the customers might have for the sales representative, and also viewing it with the technology. It could be augmented reality or an iPad presentation, but they'll definitely want to take the time to personalize their vehicle to suit their personality.
So adds an hour to what do you think the average transaction time is now that a person has to spend in the store to buy a car?
For me, like an overthinker, it would take definitely a few hours because I want to be sure on my decision. But for somebody that knows what they want and they know the different features they're looking for, probably an hour to 2 hours.
Okay, great.
But
How are you going to handle online customers?
online customers, we could implement a platform onto the website showing them, with the different models, the different accessories, the general accessories that we could add to the car. But coming in store would add more of like a personable experience.
Couldn't you get an avatar to go to their house or something?
That would be great, wouldn't it?
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Now, let me ask this question. How many parents do we have here? All right, good, all right. Now, I have a daughter that's first year in college. We gave them a round of applause, but I don't think we did them justice. I mean, you have to imagine, these are first year all the way through fourth year, some of them first time here in Las Vegas. I've got Maggie that's all the way on the other side of the convention. Let's give them a round of applause that she can hear all the way on the other side.
Yeah, there we go.
Great job, each and every one of you. Also,
May I say something?
Yes, absolutely.
More than applause, I would like to hire them all.
Yeah. There you go. See?
And I admire their courage and their enthusiasm, and it's very uplifting.
I agree. It was unbelievable. And did you notice that the one he was reading his notes from like back here, that's youth.
Yeah, right.
He was looking at his notes all the way back here, and I'm like, he's pretty far. It's good vision,
I can
right?
do that. My arms just aren't long enough.
Exactly, right? So I'm glad I wear contacts. But again, we want to thank them. We're going to announce the winner very shortly of the competition. And as I mentioned, with the pitch competition, if this is your first time seeing this, it is something that we started last year, and we're going to continue to do that. We actually have more pitch sessions that will be coming up throughout the days here. So make sure that if you're interested, in attending that, then go ahead and make sure you find that in the NADA app. So that's another pitch and plug to download the app. Make sure you're utilizing it, and make sure that you know when the next pitch competition is happening. So again, we're gonna tally up everything. We will be announcing the winner. Are we ready for that? All right, let's give it our winner. Here we go.
Let's give another round of applause to all of our contestants. That was awesome. Thank you. Also want to thank Northwood University for their partnership to allow this to happen, and thank you to all of our judges for your time for the competition. So the winner of today's contest will win a $2,000 Visa gift card and a personalized trophy that they can take home. And the winner is
Drum roll.
Noah Koss.
Yeah.
You can say a few words if you would like.
I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that's helped me with this speech. All the connections that I've made has been truly amazing. I've gained so much knowledge, and I'm ready to keep going in the automotive retail industry. Thank you, everyone.
Great job. Great job. Thank you.
Great job.
Nice job.
Thank you so
Yep.
much.